I had a nice question about the miniature number 27 for solo guitar that I posted, and I'm happy to discuss it here a little bit. And the question was related to wanting to know how much of it was pre-composed and how much of it was improvised. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach to this little discussion at the end 2 clips that I shot last night before I went to bed, so that I would remember the general phrasing and the tempo and the flow of ideas. So you'll see from that how much of it I had, which was most of it. There's a few little connecting things that I made up while recording the one that you've seen. And also there were sections that were completely left out. There was something let's see, that was going to happen that I didn't remember to do. And that's why usually I try to write these things and record them within 30 minutes of each other. But lately I've been playing at night, so I watched the Home Run Derby last night, which meant then I sat and played guitar all the way through that. And this is where I found those ideas. So the first thing that is this idea here of kind of B minor over A, or you could think of it as an extended kind of you could think of it B minor 7 with the flat 7 in the bass, or to me it's just a sound at this point. And I try to remember where the fingering is to achieve that sound. I put a little backup tail on it, because it was at the beginning it was, where does it go? From there to there. So I put this slide, I wanted some portamento and try to have this glide to where by the time I got down here, I'd be ready to lay the other chord down. How about? And then climbing up out of the chord. So the chord is just that. 3, 6, 3, 4, 3, and I make a little climb. So leading in by a half step below that voice on the 4th string. G, A flat, C. Let's see. There's all kinds of possibilities. That was it. G, A flat, B flat, E flat, G, B flat. So a lot of consonants there within the line. And that's going to go to what looks like B flat over D, with a little backup to mirror the backup here. And then this little chord, I just enjoyed the mixed timbre of having 5, open, 6, 6, D, G, F, B flat. And that's going to go to this kind of surprising chord, 4, 2, 4, 4, which I conceived of as being a part of 3 kind of like orchestral rising of strings. And I was determined not to squeak. On the recording that you've heard, I did squeak, but I was trying to get, see, those squeaks are hard to get away from. So this is 4, 2, 4, 4, 7, 6, 8, 9, 11, 9, 11, 11. Kind of harp chords. I've been writing a lot for harp, and I like that kind of sound. So that's how things develop, is I'll start playing and try to put something in motion and see what I can do. Then the other main, these parts, written. I have them on my little page I showed as part of harmonic mechanisms. So that little phrase is right here. So again, I put the standard notation line. So I'm saying the second and fourth string, third string, second, third, and first strings. So I don't use tab, but I do make standard notation things, and I just give indications for the string in case there's a special, it's got to be a certain place. You want to notate those. So that line, it immediately tries to double back on itself. So whatever solidity we might have felt from G and E with a C sharp, it could be regular old chord, is undermined immediately with D sharp and C. Then a little walk up, C to C sharp, E, C. So we're getting at the end here this sound of, which I like. So that's the kind of chance I might take right there to go up somewhere. It didn't work that time, but sometimes it works, at least to my ear. Then it has this little tail. So when the first one started straight across, this one's offset. And it ends with a similar high kind of note, but so there's a contour at play. Across and down and up, and across and down and up, kind of. Then spontaneously on the miniature recording, I did it down a whole step, which I hadn't planned to do at all. So I was completely improvised, but I knew the form of the line structure. Then there's this little guy. And the phrasing of that was completely improvised. I don't even know what the actual line would be, but it has this. It was that. So some motion. Phrasing went. Anyway, that gets us up to so this is a widening out of this shape here, 4, 5, 5, 6, 3, 2. I'm thinking strings there. 7, 8, 8. And then this little tritone in the bass, 8, 8, 8, F, E flat, G. And that's most of the material from this thing. See, so that missed note there would have caused me to stop and do another take. So now you're going to see the 2 takes that I did last night to remind me this morning of what to do, even though I didn't remember all of it. I hope this has been of interest and maybe instructive. Mostly I would want all this to just be encouragement for you to write your own things, take some chances, try to move in a way on the instrument that you haven't moved before, and just have fun with it, which is what I try to do and what I try to share with you here. I appreciate your questions and comments. Let me know if there's ever a topic area that you'd like to see me explore for you. I would be happy to do that. And I wish you, as always, a very, very good day.